we are going to discuss about human skeletal system. In the case of man, skeleton is made up of bone. In the early embryonic stage, it is made up of cartilage. In general, skeleton is made up of either cartilage or bone. In early embryonic stage, cartilage. In adult stage, it is made up of bone. There are two types of skeletal: exoskeleton and endoskeleton. Exoskeletal structures are hair, in case of mammals. Endoskeletal structures are bones. Skeletal system consists of endoskeleton consists of axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton consists of skull, vertebral column, sternum, and ribs. Skull consists of cranium, cranial bones. There are 8 cranial bones. 8. Frontal, parietal, temporal, frontal bone, parietal bone, temporal bone, occipital, frontal, parietal, temporal, occipital, sphenoid, ethmoid, frontal 1, parietal 2, temporal 2, occipital 1, sphenoid 1, ethmoid 1. Total number of bones 1, 4 plus 4, 8. Total number of cranial bones 8. What are the 8 cranial bones? Frontal bone, parietals, temporal, occipital, sphenoid, and ethmoid. These are the cranial bones. Next step. Cranium consists of 8 bones. Next one is facial bones. 14. There are 14 facial bones. Nasal bones 2. Nasal concave 2. Nasal bones, concave 2. Lacrimal bones 2. Lacrimal bones. 2 lacrimal bones. Next, maxillae 2. Mandible 1. Mandible or lower jaw. Maxillae or upper jaw. Next, U-shaped bone. Pair of nasals and pair of nasal concave, lacrimal, maxillae, mandible, and palatine. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mandible 1. And ear ossicles 6. And a hyoid bone 1. Facial 14, ear ossicle 6, hyoid 1. Total number of bones in the skull 29. Total number of bones in the skull 28. 8 plus 14, 22, 28 and 28, 9 bones. Hull consists of 29 bones. Vertebral column consists of 26 bones. Sternal bone 1. Ribs 24. There are 12 pairs of ribs. Total number of axial skeleton bones. Number of bones is total number of bones in the axial skeleton. 30 plus 50 and total 80. Axial skeleton consists of 80 bones. Vertebral column consists of 26. What are the different types of vertebrae? First vertebrae, cervical, and second one is thoracic vertebrae. Third one, lumbar vertebrae. Fourth one, sacral vertebrae. And fifth one, coccygeal or caudal. There are 8 cervical vertebrae, 7 cervical vertebrae. Number of cervical vertebrae 7. Thoracic vertebrae 12. Number of cervical 7. Thoracic 12. Lumbar 5. Sacral 1. Coccygeal 1. 7 plus 2 9. 9 plus 12 21 plus 5 26. Sacral bones 5 fused sacrum. 5 sacral bones unite to form the one sacrum. 4 caudal bones or vertebrae fused to form the one coccygeal or caudal vertebrae. Total number of vertebrae 26. Cervical 7, thoracic 12, lumbar 5, sacral 5, 5 fused, coccygeal caudal 1, 4 fused. Total number 26. Next one is sternum. Sternum consists of only one bone. It has 3 parts. What are the 3 parts of the sternum? 3 parts of the sternum. Manubrium, body of the sternum, and xiphoid process. Sternum consists of 3 names. The number of bones 1. Names 3. Manubrium, body of the sternum, and xiphoid. Ribs attaches to the sternum. Number of sternal bones 1. Coming to ribs, there are 12 pairs of ribs. Number of ribs 12 pairs, or 12 on each side. Each thoracic vertebrae. This is first thoracic vertebrae, second thoracic vertebrae, third thoracic vertebrae, fourth thoracic vertebrae, fifth thoracic vertebrae, sixth thoracic vertebrae, seventh thoracic, eighth thoracic, ninth thoracic, 10th thoracic, 11th thoracic, 12th thoracic vertebrae. There are 12 thoracic vertebrae. First thoracic vertebrae, first, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7. These 7 first cerebellum attaches to the sternum. 1 to 7 pairs of ribs attaches to the sternum. So these are called vertebrosternal ribs. They are commonly called as true ribs. So number of true ribs 7 pairs. That is 14. Why they are called as true ribs or vertebrosternal ribs? One side attaches to the vertebral column, thoracic vertebral column, other side attaches to the sternum. And second one, 8th, 9th, and 10th pair of ribs. 10th pair of ribs attaches to the 7th rib. Attaches to the 7th rib. 8th, 9th, and 10th ribs. 10th pair of ribs attaches to the 7th rib. Attaches to the 7th rib. Hence they are called vertebro chondral ribs. Vertebro chondral ribs. There are also false ribs. Vertebro chondral ribs or false ribs. Number of vertebro chondral ribs, 3 pairs. 8, 9, 10, 3 pairs vertebro chondral. And remaining 2 ribs are free or floating ribs, does not attaches to sternum or any other rib. These are called floating ribs. 11th and 12th pair of ribs are floating ribs. One side attaches to vertebral column, other side is fixed. There are also false ribs. Total number of false ribs. Here 3 pairs and floating ribs 2 pairs. Total 5 pairs. 5 pairs of ribs are 3 pairs plus 2 pairs. 5 pairs of ribs are false ribs. 14 are 7. First 7 pairs of ribs are 4 ribs. Total number of ribs 5 plus 7, 12 pairs of ribs. Here all vertebro chondral ribs are false ribs, but all false ribs are not vertebro chondral ribs. Why? Because some of the false ribs are vertebro chondral, some of the false ribs are floating ribs. Another one, all floating ribs are false ribs, but all false ribs are not floating ribs. That is about ribs. What type of ribs in man? Type of ribs, double-headed ribs. Each rib has 2 heads. One is capitulum. This is the rib. It has 2 heads. One is capitulum. Other one is trunk. Capitulum attaches to the centrum of the vertebrae. Tuberculum attaches to the transverse process of the vertebrae. There are 12 pairs of vertebrae. 12 pairs of ribs. Total number of ribs 12 pairs. 24. That is about ribs. So total number of axial skeletal bones 18. Skull bones 29. What are the 29 bones? Cranial bones 8. Frontal, parietal, temporal, occipital, sphenoid and ethmoid. Facial bones 14. Ear scales. What are the 3 ear scales? There are 3 pairs of ear scales. Malleus, incus, stapes. Malleus, incus, stapes. Ear ossicles. Malleus, incus, stapes. A pair of malleus and a pair of incus and a pair of stapes. Total number 6. Total number of bones in the axial skeleton 87. Coming to appendicular skeleton. Appendicular skeleton consists of limbs and girdles. Appendicular skeleton consists of limbs and girdles. There are 2 types of limbs and girdles. There are 2 types of limbs, forelimbs and hindlimbs. Forelimbs and hindlimbs. Forelimbs, each forelimb consists of, first bone is called humerus. First one, humerus. Next, radius ulna. Radius and ulna. one radius, one ulna, radius ulna. Next one is radius ulna. Next one carpals. There are 8 carpals. And next bone metacarpals. Metacarpals. 5 metacarpals. And last one is phalanges. Phalanges 14. Total number of phalanges 14. Humerus 1, radius 1, ulna 1, carpals 8, metacarpals 15, metacarpals 5, phalanges 14. Total number of bones in each forelimb 30. Left one 30 bones, left forelimb consists of 30 bones, right forelimb consists of 30 bones. Total number of bones in the 4 limbs 30 plus 30 60. Total number of bones in the 4 limbs 60 bones. What are the different types of bones here? This is the humerus. And next one radius ulna, 2 bones. Next carpals, metacarpals. The last one is phalanges. 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. For the formula for digital formula for phalanges 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. This is digital formula for limb. Digital formula for limb. Digital formula for limb. Phalanges 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. And coming to hind limb. So what is the identification character of humerus? Humerus contains deltoid ribs. That is the identification character of humerus. The joint between hind limbs. Each hind limb consists of first bone of the hind limb, femur 1. Next tibia 1. Fibula 1. Before that, here between femur and tibia femula, patella or kneecap 1. Tibia 1, fibula 1. Next tarsals 7. Metatarsals 5. And phalanges 14. Total number, each hind limb consists of 30. Left one 30, right hind limb also 30. Total 60. So total number of bones in the hind limb, 2 hind limbs 60. Total number of bones in the limbs 60 plus 60, it is equal to 120. Total number of bones in the limbs 120. And coming to girdles, there are 2 types of girdles: pectoral girdle and pelvic girdle. Pectoral girdle. Next one is pelvic girdle. Pectoral girdle consists of 2 bones. One is clavicle. 1 plus 1. This is 1 clavicle. Clavicle also called as collarbone. 2 collarbones, left and right. Clavicle and scapula. 1 plus 1. Total number of bones in the pectoral girdle 4. Pectoral girdle 4. Scapula, it is a triangular bone. Scapula is a triangular bone. Ending of the triangular contain here. Ending of the scapula. Scapula on the scapula acromion process. Acromion process attaches to the clavicle. Below the acromion process, a cavity is present in the pectoral girdle. This is glenoid cavity. Glenoid cavity into which head of the humerus articulated the glenoid cavity and forms the ball and socket joint. That is about pectoral girdle. Coming to pelvic girdle. Pelvic girdle consists of 2 bones. Half of the pelvic girdle is called coxal bone. Coxal bone, in old name asignatum. Each coxal bone consists of three names: ilium, ischium, pubis. Two pubic bones unite to form the pubic symphysis. Pubic symphysis. So total number of bones in the pelvic girdle, 2 bones. Total number of bones in the girdle, 6 bones. Total number of bones in the total number of bones in the appendicular skeleton, 126. Total number of bones in the skeleton, 80 plus 126, 206 bones. Total number of bones in the skeleton, 206 bones. Last one, coming to joints. There are 3 types of joints based on their structure. What are the 3 types of joints? Fibrous joints, cartilaginous joints, and last one is synovial joints. Fibrous joints. The classification of joints based on structure. Fibrous joints. Fibrous joints. Second one is cartilaginous joints. And third one is synovial joint. There are 3 types of fibrous joints. Fibrous joints, 3 types. First one is sutures, gamphosis, and syndesmosis. Sutures, gamphosis, syndesmosis. Sutures, example for sutures. Sutures, example, coronal suture. Coronal suture present between frontal and parietal. Frontal and parietal bones are separated by coronal suture. Gamphosis, dento-alveolar joint, dento-alveolar teeth. And syndesmosis, tibia and fibula. Cartilaginous joints are 2 types: synchondrous and symphysis. Synchondrous and symphysis. Pubic symphysis. Sorry. Syndesmosis, example for syndesmosis. Tibia, fibula. Synchondrous, example, epiphyseal plates present epiphysis and diaphysis. Last one is freely movable joints. All synovial joints are arthrodial joints. Freely movable joints. What are the different types of synovial joints? What are the different types of synovial joints? There are different types of synovial joints. First one is ball and socket joint. Example, ball and socket joint. Example for ball and socket joint. One is shoulder joint. Second one, hip joint. Shoulder joint between glenoid cavity of the pectoral girdle and head of the humerus. Glenoid cavity of the pectoral girdle and head of the humerus comes the shoulder joint. Hip joint, acetabulum of the pelvic girdle and head of the femur forms the hip joint. The second one is saddle joint. The joint between carpus and metacarpal of the thumb. That is saddle joint, carpal and metacarpal of the thumb. Saddle joint. The next one is hinge joint. Hinge joint. Example: elbow, elbow joint, knee joint, and joint between fingers, each finger. Elbow joint, elbow joint between humerus and radius ulna. Elbow joint, humerus and radius ulna. Knee joint, femur and tibia fibula. Joint between femur and tibia fibula. And last one, joints between the finger. Each finger consists of two hinge joints. And the fourth one is rotatory joint or pivot joint. Joint between atlas and axis. Atlas is the first vertebrae, axis is the second cervical vertebrae. Joint between atlas and axis is called pivot joint, and also joint between tibia and radius ulna. And fifth one is condyloid joint, joint between carpals and metacarpals. Another one is condyles of the skull and atlas. Atlanto condyloid joint. And the sixth one is gliding joint. Gliding joint in there are two examples for gliding joint. Wrist joint. Gliding joint between carpals. Our next one is tarsals. There are 6 types of joints: ball and socket joint, saddle joint, hinge joint, pivot joint, condyloid joint, and gliding joint. Classification of joints based on their structure. Based on their function, there are 3 types of joints. Functional classification of joints: synarthrosis, immobile joints, amphiarthrosis, slightly mobile joints, diarthrosis means completely mobile joints. All synovial joints are diarthrosis. So classification of joints based on their function. There are 3 types of joints: synarthrosis are immobile joints, amphiarthrosis are slightly mobile joints, diarthrosis are freely mobile joints. Diarthrosis example: synovial joints, all synovial joints. Sutures are synarthrosis, amphiarthrosis, pubic symphysis, slightly mobile joints. That is about joints.